Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Planet Zoo. So, in our last episode, we went and got some wolves in, like we were supposed to. We're well on the way towards silver. We've just got to get 3 more animals in and increase the education rating, which, if I remember rightly, we did need to get some more screens in. There are more screens there. I want to just put the game on hyperspeed for a minute so we can try and get some cash. And then we can find out what animal we're going to be able to get in here. American bisons are nice and cheap. And you are a decent male. You're a decent female. No. No. They'll do for now, actually. We can move those into this huge area. This huge area. And we're going to need another keeper, because I'm having 1 keeper per habitat on this zoo. So we'll leave the game on hyperspeed just for a minute, while the cash builds back up. We want you to all be glass. You need to be set to every 6 months, and called... we'll just call it bison. I'm not bothered about calling it American bison. So that's you guys in. Come on, cash, pick it up a little bit. Pick it up. If we can get to about 1,000, I should be able to put them some stuff in that makes them happy. There, I see 1,000. Let's have a look then. Terrain, you don't need that much snow. You'd like more soil. Well, that's an easy fix then, isn't it? Let's just scroll it down a bit. It's 100% snow in here. And I can't actually do anything to bring the snow down anymore. So, well, actually I can. Let me put a heater in there. I don't know if I want loads of heaters. Actually, I'm going to put a few in there. Let's just thaw everywhere out a little bit. You're getting towards the top end of soil. That's too much soil. Just put some snow back. That's way too much rock now. You guys. How about if I delete that one?
Not only have you managed to teach an old dog like me a thing or two, but you're teaching our guests even more. Good work.
Didn't mean to double click on that, in case you wondered why I about jumped out my skin. You don't need any hard shelters, which is nice. North America and grassland, we do want to get you some nature in there. Leave the game unpaused. Continent, North America, biome, grassland. Because I don't really want... the bushes in here are going to look just weird. Nope. That one was on top of the tree. Just dot a few around here. I know they're all the same. We'll add a few different ones. There we go. That's enough to make you happy. Can we get any enrichment? Stop pausing the game. Species, American bison, enrichment. Yes, we can actually get you a little bit. Where's the door gone? The door is this side, because I want to keep the food enrichment somewhat close to the entrance. And your toys, don't kiss it. We want a block of ice, we want a grab ball. We can get a few scent markers. You can have a ball and a snowball. And then we just want some food and some water. And I've just spent all of my cash. It's alright, it'll come back in a minute. I say that, it seems to be holding steady at minus 1,000. Now it's ticking up very slowly. So no more staff for a while, it would seem. You need to get unboxed. Research is being completed. Wow. I'm going to swap you off of the... I'm going to leave you for a little bit, actually. I know we're low on cash. You don't have to tell me that. I can see Yeah, probably would have been better to get the donation bins in here sooner rather than later. But the new animal will bring more people in, so there we go. Cash is kind of getting positive. Habitat. I can get a small one. I'd rather get a large one. Insufficient funds. You liar. I can see the cash right there. And you can have water up there. And you can have water down here. Come on. There we go. You also need... Hello? Reindeers are finished. Let's get the Arctic Wolves finished next. I could say that did also say the Dal Sheep had got another one. What was I doing? Work zone. We need a new one for their staff room, keeper's hut, and that one, and you need to be Bison, which needs to be this dude right here. Central oh yeah, they're not meant to have anything like that. Right, now I'm going to pause the game for just a second, because we're going to get some guest facilities, and we're going to get some donation bins around these dudes, so I can actually bring some money in. Let's start from the door. So if I have a screen this side, we'll get a donation bin on that corner. And then it should be every other one if we're sticking to our normal routine. Does power cover all this? I'm fairly sure we made it so that it did. Yeah, power's going to be good. So donation bins on every other one. I can get one on the bridge. Let's work our way around from this one. So there won't be a screen on this one, and we can go there, and there, and there, and there. So we've got the donation bins in. Now we can get some screens in, and for some reason it's gone all wonky again. So we know now, and we should have known this for a long time, that I can increase the sound on the speakers. It's okay if I've not got any other habitats being placed around it. I'm aware that these screens are all looking very weird. It'll be fine. I think just gonna get one of these as well. You're flying way above the bridge, aren't you? Here we go. I blinked for a second. We'll get that right there. That tree kind of needs to move. Just put it in the middle there. Yeah, cash is coming in now. That's much better. Where else are we getting screens? I don't really want one on that corner. It's going to look weird. We had 4,000 cash a second ago. Where did that just go? It's the marketing. Maybe I should disable the marketing for a bit. Although surely it's already spent the cash. Come on. Do it. That just placed 2. Don't want you to place 2. I'm more impressed that it can place 2 on top of the same spot. No. Stop it, game. Anyway, American Bison. Let's keep that education rating up because it's going to make guests happier. I know I've not put the speakers down. We're going to do that in a minute. American Bison, American Bison. We kind of need cash so I can start buying more animals. I wouldn't mind buying another American Bison, actually, a female. Because then we've got more chance of getting some calves from it. I believe they'd be called calves anyway. It's kind of like a cow, so I'll have a look at the notifications in a minute as well. American Bison, there we go. What problems have we got? Low on cash, vet research is complete. That should be the Dal sheep done now. Yep. And you can go on to research in the American Bison. Let's keep you in front with everything, shall we? We want facilities because I need a speaker. And we are going to go all the way around. I know, tedious, right? Excuse me. That's going to have to go above because that is planted well and truly in the wall. There we go. There we go. It's going to have to go above. You're going to go just below it. We will get one on that little pillow as well. That's it, Cash. Come in and stay up, please. Because I would really like to get more training done. But if I'm having one keeper per habitat, then it's going to make it more difficult if the cash is fluctuating so much. Although, we've got like too many vets, technically. It's just because I want to get a load of research done quickly. Might as well have one more there. And then we can just go around and sort all these out as well. And then that's the bisons done. Right, let's have a quick look. Are you any good? Yep. Are you any good? Yep. 2 more should actually be enough, I'd have thought. Let's have a look at you. Social. Yeah, that should be more than enough. So we can unpause the game and then we can carry on fixing our speakers. I think then we're going to go back around and like the reindeers and stuff that we've finished researching, we're going to give them all the good stuff. Don't know about upping their food quality to 100%. Although with how the cash is going at the minute, it might actually be doable. But I'd rather spend it on staff training. The mystical speaker. Just floating around there. We'll pretend that we didn't see it, 'cause we're probably never going to get that close to that bridge again. I'm glad to see people, in fact that's not a bin, I was about to say using the bins for trash, but that's a donation bin. So no, it's not trash you just throw in there, or at least I hope it's not trash. Hopefully it's some notes. We just dropped from like 8 grand to 4 grand in the time I was waffling on about nothing. It's got to be the marketing. It's got to be. And that should be the bisones done. Right, so habitats, clear them off. We want the reindeer. Where art thou, reindeer? There. How many reindeer are in here? Jesus. Surely the terrain's getting a little bit cramped. No, but the hard shelter needs improving. Not really got any bigger ones. I don't really want to load it out with loads of hard shelters. Maybe if we just move them to either edge, and then we just get these trees so they're not clipping straight through it. This one can just scoot over a touch. I mean, realistically, we're going to have to start selling some of these off. That's actually a lot better. But yeah, let's get you some enrichment habitat. What have you got so far? You have got a large barrel feeder. So you can also have one of them. And a grazing ball. And what toys have you got? You've got a large snowball, a large ball, and herb scent markers. So you want grab ball, rubbing pillar, skittle, and a skittle. You're a little bit short on the feeding ones. Let's give you another one of these. Another one of these. And another one of these. That gets you to 100%. You know what? I am going to do it. Animals. It doesn't go up that much, really. Who's been in the box for too long? Stop it. That research is complete. Have we finished anything else? No, the Arctic wolf is nearly there, though. Fighting due to overcrowding. Meant to be 4 males, 4 females. I don't know who the ones are that we got earlier on. Let's have a look at the genetics and compare mates. We'll see who's the worst father. I mean, you're not exactly brilliant. 1662. It's you. Kumaglag? What sort of name's that? What sort of name's that? Sorry, dude, but you're about to leave. It's that one right there. Hello. I think you're one of the thingy ones, aren't you? Sorry. But I need you guys to stop fighting, and that's the best way about doing it. Dal Sheep is next. They're fighting for alpha status. I'll leave them to fight. They'll sort it out eventually. Where are we? Dal Sheep. And can I grab one of you dudes? What enrichment have you got already? Nothing. Well, isn't that wonderful? Where was your gate? It's there. I say where was your gate, and then I'm literally placing them all over the job. It's fine. Grab balking over there. Scent marker, and scent marker. That is no good, because it's on top of a tree. There we go. You love it. And we can give you top grade food. It's like another $50. We're not even bothered. We wouldn't even notice $50. American Bison gets a little bit better. We've very nearly finished Arctic Wolves. That's just the fighting going off. Right, where do we want to expand next? We could come down this way. I'm just looking where the power is. Realistically, we want to come up this way. Excuse me. I'm so surprised we've not had the guest think tickets are too cheap thing. Do I want a weird one that wraps around this? And then I can have the door on the end there and get the path to go all the way around it. I do actually think that's an idea. I'm going to take it off hyperspeed. We're going to just put it on double speed for now. I've got like no mechanic research going on whatsoever, haven't I? Can I just get a little bit of angle snapping, please, while I do this bit? You're going to have to be like a meter shorter. 2 meters shorter, god damn it. 8. Thank you. And then we can get some curves. No, not quite yet. Angle snapping needs to come off then. Now, I don't want this to be a particularly wide habitat. Reindeer fighting due to overcrowding. Yeah, we kind of need to pause it there then. Angle snapping came back on. Spacebar is the angle snapping thing. I am already aware of that. So it's going to be a thin habitat, but it's going to be rather big in the sense that it's coming all the way around here, and I did not mean to do whatever I just did. Let's go out a little bit, because I kind of want to meet that road and come off the top of it. So much for not having everything being straight, right? If I arc round to there and arc round to there, it is going to work out. Can you just join up to there all straight like, please? That'll do it. And we can get one of these in back this end. And we've actually got some cash. Let's have a look what we can get next then. Timberwolves? We've not got Timberwolves yet. And this is a rather large area. Is it not? It's not as big as some of them that we've had. What else have we got then other than Timberwolves? I'd like to get Snow Leopards, but I've not quite got enough points for them. Don't need any more reindeer. We need to sort the other reindeer out. There is a polar bear. We cannot afford it. $653 for both of you dudes. I'll take Himalayan brown bears. And we can get you in there. Let's have a look at the reindeer. You're fighting due to overcrowding. Animals, just let me find one of them, and we'll see what your ratio should be. God damn it, it's done it again. Zupedia. 1 male, 11 females for a breeding group. And what do we currently have? 2 males. Well, that's easily fixable. Which one? That dude right there. It didn't really matter. I could have got to it either way. Who's the best father? Well, you are tiny. 1340 against 1149. Einzel, is it? You there, dude. Sorry. You're getting released. And that fixes that issue. We can get the bears in. We will just call them bear. 6, and basically all of that can be glass. I could actually bring the hedge across the front here, just so it seems a little bit more secluded. Arctic Wolf's about to die of old age. No. I want to try. Just go like that. Get the curve on there. Increase the length. And just do like that. You're meant to be a hedge. This needs to be way shorter. I kind of wanted you to curve the other way. If you're going to be a pig game, I won't... Can I not just delete that and go like that? That's a bit better. Yeah, it looks a bit sealed, more sealed in there. Right, we're going to need another keeper. I am going to have to start promoting these dudes soon. We'll get you all to level 3. I know this is a bit iffy with the amount of cash we've got. Promote you. You're already getting promoted. The caretakers are fine at the minute. Yeah, give me another keeper. And I can set you a work zone up straight away. And you can be at that one, that one, that one. And you are getting quite far away. We might have to do another vet surgery at some point. You can be bear. And then we can see what we've got to do to get you guys sorted out. Himalayan brown bear. Excuse me. Clear that off. Species under where are we? So you need a hard shelter first and foremost. I think for 2 of you, it's not going to have to be a huge shelter. I think I'm going to want it squared up against this-ish. There you go. You already love the terrain. Everything is good there. Environment, you do actually need some decent stuff. I saw animal died, animal died. Just need to check. I've still got males and females in there. Yeah, we do. Animal is diseased. Call the vet for that one as well. That's not good. Plants. Plants is what we were doing. We want to clear this, and we want Asia and biomes. We want Taiga and Tundra. And just to double check, Taiga and Tundra. Well, your trees are a little bit rubbish, aren't they? You're going to have these. It's only a problem because we've already got these sort of trees already. For the reindeers. But it'll be fine. We can add a few dead trees. Not too many though. I don't want it to look like we just don't look after them. Tree stumps. Get some of those in there. Then it looks like we had even more and we've had to cut them down a little bit. Plus it helps for the coverage, just a tiny bit. But we're probably going to get some bushes in here as well, because obviously bears are going to like the bushes. What are these? Can't even see them, because they're covered in snow. Just dot some of them around. I did want to try and keep it so that they're like around the base of the trees, but it's going to be far too finicky if I'm doing that sort of thing around every single tree. As long as I don't put any on top of the trees, I'm going to be happy enough with it. That we need to leave space for toys and feeding troughs and stuff like that. That'll actually do. Habitats. So, next trick. Food and water. Don't really need a large tray, but I'm going to give you one anyway. Then we can have some water around this side. I'd prefer it a little bit squarer. And we'll have one around this side next to your domicile. And then can we get you any enrichment? Yeah. Bamboo feeder over this side. Block of ice down that way, cardboard box this end, cardboard box that end. We'll get a rubbing pillar up there in the middle. We'll have the scent markers going basically all the way around. That didn't place that one. There we go. Gets you most of the way there, and the bears are generally happy. Oh, I was about to say, why did you box that one up? Yes, that is what we want to see. We'll go 15 and 15, because they seem to like the increments of 5. Vets are being requested already for that. Now we just need to get the path coming round. If I start it right there. We will have to move that bin, admittedly. That's the least of my problems. Just double checking that I'm actually on people path, not staff path. Not that our staff aren't people, but you know what I mean. Too often have I built an entire path around a habitat only to find it's a staff path, and we do not want that. Keep going. I don't know where this is going to join back up. We'll deal with that when we get... Oh, hello. When we get there. Yeah, that'll do. I like it. I do like it. So that leads all the way around. How about power? Because I didn't really check. Yeah, you're massively surrounded. Cool. Donation bins are next then. I think we'll just start one side and then work all the way around. Start pausing the game. Every other one. Yep. Because then we know we can get screens on the other ones. Excuse me. Wow, we're nearly at time already. Although, I guess you do kind of expect that. I'm going to put it on super speed, so hopefully we can get back to daytime before the episode ends. We have built a couple of habitats this episode, or we've at least padded out a few habitats this episode. Reindeer fighting due to overcrowding. We've got too many female reindeers. You need moving. I'll move this one just to the end there. Let's have a look then. 18 reindeers. Holy Jesus. Random selection, I'm afraid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are all going to storage. Select all. I can't select all. They're all rescue ones, aren't they? I can't get rid of them ones then. They can't all be rescue ones. Release animal to the wild. You'll let me release some of them. So I guess we're going to have to send these ones all back. I could just build another habitat, but I don't really want to do that. That research is complete. It seems like forever since that happened. Oh, Arctic wolves are finished. Good, you can go into the Himalayan brown bear. I saw some boxing up going on there. This is the Himalayan brown bear. People are loving it. They're going all the way around. It's novel. We're up to 18,000. When did that happen? Cash is flying in now. You know what? We're going to have a promoting spree. Caretakers, even though you're already ready, are going to have a nice promotion. We kind of need another mechanic now. So you can get in there. We don't really need another security guard yet. I've not got any security cameras or anything down anywhere. So they may be vandalizing everywhere, but it'll be fine. Before this episode finishes off, can we get all of our screens in and set up? And then I need to put like normal bins around the place as well, so they don't make it a harder job for my caretakers than it needs to be. I do want to try a habitat where we've got a walkover above, so people can properly get close to the animals and see animals fighting for alpha status. That is fine. We'll leave them to duke it out. Hopefully without any severe repercussions. We don't want them injuring each other. It's coming back round to daytime. Good. It's just going to pair up nicely with the end of the episode. Even though we are very, very slightly past 31 minutes. Past 30 minutes. Yeah, we're at 31 minutes. I like to try and keep them to about 30. But I'm not going to leave a job half done. Not this time, anyway. I've done that on too many episodes, it seems. That seems like some nice light for us to pause it on. So I can get my screenshot. Nope. Oh, we did get Himalayan brown bear. Fair enough. I thought I'd missed. I just wish you could shift click all the speakers. And like select more than one at a time. And change all the settings together. Or like... I'll have a quick look actually. I'll click on the habitat and see if there's any way to select everything that's connected to it. Because I might just be missing something here. And manually setting all the speakers up for no apparent reason. It's alright. Only getting mild hand cramp doing all this. Finicky, fiddly work. You're going to have to go above because that is embedded in the wall. There's plenty of people pointing. Have you got balloons? No, they've not got balloons. Why would they have balloons? I'm fairly sure I've not got a balloon shop in the park. We can get that one behind. And there we go. Nearly there. I'm not going to do the bins on camera. I'll just throw the normal bins around when I've finished. Let's have a quick look. Log last year, environment. We don't really care about that. Overview? Himalayan brown bear, no. Animals? Habitat contents? Toy enrichment, no. It does look like we've got to do it manually. Which is fair enough, I guess. Fair enough. Right, we'll get the speakers in. And then, I believe, we're going to call it a day for today. So we've not quite got silver. We'll definitely get that next episode. I've got to build like one more habitat. And we're going to be good. So it's not as difficult as the final scenarios we had in the original set. But it's different. We've not had an Arctic zoo. Yeah, Arctic zoo yet. So it is nice to get a change of scenery. I'm just a little bit concerned that we're going to get through these two too quick. I mean, this is only the third episode of the new stuff. And we're very quickly getting through this. I don't know if it's just because I've got a nice amount of experience in the game now, or because it is a little bit on the easier side, but I don't know. I don't know. I know from a few episodes towards the end of the last series, I had people thanking me for showing them how to do the scenario. I mean, you're very welcome, like, but if you just take your time, I'm not saying this to just be like a douche or anything. If you take your time and do it slowly, it does work out. There was only one zoo that I legitimately had to restart. Every other one I did start to finish perfectly. Well, not perfectly, but I didn't fail. Oh, a reindeer died. But yeah, generally, just take your time. That's all I can suggest to help you with this game. It's not an easy game, but once you've learnt the mechanics, how can I phrase it? It just comes together easier. It's like I've thrown all this down and I know it's going to work generally. These habitats are way bigger than they need to be, but I've learnt the hard way. I've built habitats that are way too small, crammed them all in, ended up with a load of bred animals. I mean, already the bisons. Look at all the calves we've got, and they've only just been chucked in there. And then you end up with them being too cramped. We saw it in my franchise series, so I'd still not learnt to that point, but this one we're going bigger and bolder. So yeah, there's just a few words of wisdom for the end of this episode, and I've managed to drag it out a little bit longer than I wanted. We might get another food court up this end, because we've still got room within the power, but I'm going to want another staff zone anyway. We might bring the food like straight off of here, have a weird diagonal corner food court this time. I do want to try and not go with the square path in, because it does end up going all weird and wonky and whatnot. And I'm assuming guests are going to be complaining that there's not that much food in here. Energy, hunger, thirst is a little bit on the low side. Yeah, that and the toilets aren't dotted around that much. And we're not getting any research in. I will chuck you on the food shop for a little bit. Final thing. Let's just see if there's any more promotions we can chuck out there. You want promoting. I doubt any of the vendors are really going to be able to get promoted yet. The vet can get fully promoted. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments, feedback, greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!